Okay, then we try presenting the autopsy, I guess. What? The snow had already stopped. Okay, then what about the picture? Oh, come on, Phoenix! You have to work with me somehow! I did present the right thing, right? The tracks? What? Okay, well... Wait, hi?
Hi.
This time you're sure it's all true. The murder happened, the snow had already stopped according to you. That's why the snowmobile tracks were so clear.
That's right, I'm certain of it.
I think I've trapped her this time. I see how you think. Snow, huh?
What's going on here?
If the snow really had stopped by the time of the murder,
No.
it'd mean there's a bigger hole in our story than that movie, The Grid Revelations. Huh. Well then, Mr. Tripe, perhaps you'd like to share your theory with us? Let's see what's up your sleeve. Or rather, at the end of your index finger. I don't want to believe it, but I don't think my logic's failing me. Iris is trying to pin the murder on Maya. But why would she want to do that? There's only one reason I can think of. What? You claim that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred, but I'm sorry, Iris. That just is impossible. Are you kidding? We had to present it to the, Phoenix, that's why we presented it in the first place! But you were like, nope, that can't mean anything. Because apparently we need to press on that statement, then go to one of our previous statements and present. Don't look so confident, Phoenix. We had that figured out way before you did, apparently.
What?
The exact same thing I think happened to me last time I played this case. This is weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time because it was burning to the ground!
The bridge
Yes, the bridge was on fire! You didn't know that because of the lightning. Yes.
I can't be.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. You're what to talk, Phoenix. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney.
I'm mad.
I am too. Phoenix,
No, I'm mad for a completely different reason.
We had everything all set up to start this episode off with a perfectly good objection, but no.
I just realized that this entire time there was an outlet right near the place where I like sitting. How did I not think of that? There's a lamp behind me. How did I not consider the fact that that lamp has been getting electricity from somewhere?
Because you're...
Just happened to be an outlet right here.
Because maybe you're Edgeworth and you don't understand how electricity works.
Oh, this is much better.
Apparently, Phoenix can't be fooled by anything because he's a real defense attorney. The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right, the inner temple is totally cut off from the outside world. Wait 1 second, I need to... There was no way she could have crossed the bridge. Body or no body?
Patience has its limits. Any further lying, and I will find you in contempt of the court. Anything has to say for self.
Objection! Only Maya can be held in contempt in this court. The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. Old man.
How dare you?
I have turned the tables on you. Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now. Squat? The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right? Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not, there are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Duxnam was discovered in Hazakura Temple courtyard, and second, the head nun, Sister Bikini, witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Duxnam's body. He makes a good point on both accounts.
That's right, I'm not lying. What are you claiming this time? It wasn't myself at all that night. So my memory is still somewhat.
You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy? It is only human to err. If you're so perfect, Wright, maybe you can explain this to the court. What is it? When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down, but somehow the body traveled across the bridge. Yeah, it's Larry's picture.
Okay. There must be some other way to go than some not demonstrate whatever know the truth. Okay, here it is! Come on! Larry's picture! It's Larry's picture! Okay, an explanation to your testimony. Yes, your lawyer, your final testimony? I don't know, let's find out. I hope it's her final testimony. I want her to shut up.
Hi.
What was that? What happened?
You were apparently connected to my brother's headphones.
I was wondering what was going on. I was hearing a weird high-pitched noise, and all I heard was the noise of, like, plates and stuff. I was just like, those are some loud plates.
My brother has Bluetooth headphones, and I guess he connected them to his phone instead of his Kindle by accident.
I was like, what's happening? I was like, what's happening?
Anyways, continue. Dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility. Huh, you're saying it's possible? Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's been pulled out of thin air. I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen. Preposterous!
Oh, that's funny. Who?
I can't chicken out here. I've got to keep on the attack. Let's go. Miss Elise Duxnam's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice, Larry's Duxnam.
Hold on.
Highly gifted.
Here, hold on. Watch this show.
Remember what he said in his testimony. That night he was at the mountain shack, Heavenly Hall, and that's when he witnessed something. I think you've all seen this sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night.
Are you serious? Today's not April Fool's Day, is it? Answer right. Are you seriously claiming?
It's the middle of winter.
What?
It's February. And yes, I am. Uh-oh, the judge looks like he's about to blow gasket. Huh, well, Trite, there's nowhere for you to hide now, other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old. Does this sketch prove anything? Yes, I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm gonna prove it. Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down. If you're so ego, yes, you do have a very large ego.
You're so ego.
Why did Gato say that? In orange. Okay. Theory, what is the sketch? Nothing's gonna give me any more mistakes. Look carefully and flip this over. This is... It's a complete contradiction. Something is obviously funny about this sketch. No, that's not what I mean, Your Honor. I felt like I liked your version of the line better. Maurice Dixon stated it over and over, that this sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, if we are to believe his testimony, then the sketch contradicts reality as we know it. Yes, it does contradict reality. Oh, this is getting interesting. Looks like you're back to that finger-pointing thing again. Okay, Trite, so what exactly contradicts reality as we know it? Well, first of all, the flying body. Second of all... It's this wire connected to the bridge.
The wire?
Huh. Is that the thing that contradicts reality? It is indeed. Then show us the reality it supposedly conflicts with. Show us something that will point out how the sketch contradicts reality.
Oh, do we have a photo of the bridge?
Yep.
That's a photo of the bridge!
Yes, now compare the sketch and the photo for a minute.
No!
In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires, but on the actual Dusky Bridge...
Wow, someone's jumping. I don't know who they are, but they are.
The wires are below the guard wires. What? Okay.
He's either say it was all wrong, or perhaps he just drew it wrong.
Either way, you're just wrong.
What's with putting the wrong in orange?
With someone like Larice, I admit the mistake is a definite possibility, but then that begs the question, why did he make a mistake? What was the reason? Are you saying you know the answer to that? Listen, think back all right. Remember what Larice was doing when he witnessed this event. He was at Heavenly Hall waiting for a lover that was never going to come. He waited and waited, and finally he laid down. Was that first part really necessary, Phoenix? But then lightning shoots from the sky and sets the bridge aflame. Now, ponder what sort of position Larry must have been in at the time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did.
He's lying on his back. I can't see how it relates.
But it does, Your Honor. That is the reason why the wires in the sketch go up instead of down. Oh, no way. Maurice Duxman witnessed the event while he was lying on his back face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually upside down.
So then the
I
sketch
think you're finally getting it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Maurice Dukeson's sketch is like this.
Oh,
This is how it should actually look.
that makes a lot more sense.
The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge, it was actually swinging below. That's right, just like a pendulum. Ridiculous! Of all the things to say, a pendulum? The bridge was burning to a crisp. There was no way to get across it. But if the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side, and a pendulum was the only way to get it done. Pendulums go back and forth, Phoenix! Let's think about this for a minute, shall we?
It was more like a very disturbing sway.
Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the temple. Yes, that's right. In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you'd need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead.
Do you? $10 feet?
No, that's 10 yards.
Oh. I just saw 10. I was like, my numbers match.
They probably do. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead.
Mr. Toaster, you repeated yourself.
The lightning strike that night could only have been an accident. It doesn't make sense that the criminal would have prepared a rope beforehand. So in the criminal, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of the criminal. What? I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there. Yes, I have an explanation. What makes you think the picture of Dusky Bridge again?
What is the meaning of this is...
If you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right in front of your glorious beard.
This is one of the wires from the bridge.
When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Dukeson's body. We're still not to the worst part yet.
Wait, what? We're not?
Because there is simply no other way to move the body. Huh. I don't think that was the correct noise, but whatever.
Mr. Godot! And he forced his coffee. It seems a bit odd. I suppose it's not impossible.
Possible or impossible? It's not the question we need to ask. There's only one question. Did that really happen? Trey, I wonder if you can prove what happened. Do you have any evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum? Before I present my evidence, let me review what something so far. Take a look at this autopsy report. It says here that her body fell about 10 feet after her death.
10 feet, huh?
That's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body swung. Wait. The body overswung due to forward momentum, but then came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked loose.
That!
Yes, the blood-stained amethyst crystal. It's the one that came off Miss Dukesnim's staff. And even more important is the place where this crystal sphere is found.
Indeed, I believe it is marked on that map.
Yes, it was right there. Precisely, Your Honor, whatever it was you were going to say. In this very spot, the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed.
That explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. You have provided us with a way the body could have got over there. Impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive. Good for you. Ha!
Oh no, I've been hit in the head with coffee. Maybe I should just leave it here. I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Godot?
It was dark and bitter. Guess that you made try that. It was dark and bitter, but you forgot about one thing.
Oh.
The
What?
aroma. Huh? The coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma. The rest of the court doesn't speak coffeeanese. Can you elaborate a bit more? If the criminal had sent the body to the other side, like you say, then naturally there must have been an accomplice laying in wait to catch it. The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge, so who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Wright? That's not good.
What?
Iris admitted to be an accomplice, correct?
Oh no.
Wait, but then how did she witness the murder? Wait, that still doesn't make sense!
Wait, where did the murder happen then?
No, it happened in the garden. It's just... We're going to end it here. Thanks for watching, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh!